Hi, I'm Tia.
And I'm Taya.
Welcome to this week's episode of Can I Help You Cook? Today, we will be making croissant French toast, bacon and sausage, fruit salad, and eggs. We're so glad that you joined us today. We truly missed you guys the last 2 weeks, but we are so blessed and fortunate to be back. So, we will begin by giving our shout out to our local featured business of the week. And that featured business is owned and operated by two of my friends that I've known all my life, La'Tiesha Day and her sister Ciera Day. And it's called Sistas. And they are located in Whitsett. The address is there. They have all of your clothing and apparel and accessory needs. Make sure you stop by and visit them. So this week we aren't going to have up any we're not going to have any recipes because I'm really not measuring anything this week. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we can remove what we're cooking this week because we already know we're going to make French toast and we're going to make bacon and sausage as well as fruit salad and eggs. So the first thing we're going to do, because it takes the longest, is we're going to start on our meat. So we are going to be using Niece's brand sausage, and if you're in North Carolina, Niece's is a local owned sausage company, so we're going to be using Niece's sausage. Then we are also going to be using or cooking with our Oscar Mayer thick cut bacon, and this is some of the best bacon ever. It does smell good, and it's going to be even better when it bakes. And I will say, I am a bacon connoisseur. I love bacon. As a matter of fact, when I was pregnant with Taya, my grandfather is from this little small town in Georgia called Warrenton, Georgia. And they have some of the best bacon ever. and it has like the crispy skin on it. It's really good bacon. And when I was pregnant with Taya, I wanted some of that bacon so bad. I woke up one Friday and I told my mom, I was like, Mama, I want to go to Georgia and get me some bacon. So when I got off work that Friday afternoon, we drove to Georgia just so I can get some bacon and sausage. So if you are in the Warrenton, Georgia area, you got to go get some of that bacon. It is just absolutely delicious. Turkey bacon? No, it's not turkey bacon. We do have turkey bacon in the freezer, but this is pork bacon, and that's what we're going to use today. Turkey bacon. So we are going to, Tay, do you want to lay some of the bacon down in the pan? It's a slimy? Girl, it does not matter. All you have to do is wash your hands. When you cook, you might get a little, you're going to get a little messy, but it's okay, girl. All right, so lay the bacon in the pan. It's slippery. It is, but it's going to be yummy. It's small. You can put some in that pan back there. We're going to do some pans. Oops. And make sure you lay it out because we want it to be good and crispy. Yeah. And for this, we're just going to follow the instructions on the cooking pack. I like to bake my bacon in the oven. I also like to air fry my bacon. Like, it's really good if you have an air fryer. You can air fry your bacon and it'll go ahead and drain like all the grease off in your air fryer basket, and that's really good too. So put one more piece of bacon on here. Can I do it? Sure. Put it over there on that pan. It's so slimy. I never touched raw bacon. You never touched raw bacon before? That's your first time cooking bacon. It's slimy. It's good. All right, and so. Ooh, can I also do this one? I got it. So we're going to do 10 pieces of bacon. All right, so we're going to put the bacon in the oven, and then the next thing we're going to do is our sausage. Oh, the heat is hot. So we had already preheated our oven prior to 400 degrees, and we're going to set the timer for 16 minutes, and then we'll check it and see how it does. There's nobody here. So there are people on. Where? You can't see them. They're on Facebook and they're on YouTube, but there are people on there watching you. You can't see them, but they can see you. Oh, it's like that video thing. Yeah. That we did when God was on a trip. All right, so we are going to slice our sausage. I was going to say slice our bacon. We're going to make our sausage slices. Ooh, or sausage patties. Yes, you can put them in the pan. Now? So, hold on a second. So let me tell you about the pan that I'm using. This pan comes from Pampered Chef. I used to sell Pampered Chef back in the day, but right now I don't have time to host parties and things, so I don't sell Pampered Chef anymore. But if you know someone who sells Pampered Chef, I would highly recommend you getting one of these pans. I love this pan, and one thing that I really love about it, like it would have like the grill marks or whatever, but you have this feature that you put onto it. And it presses down your meat that you're cooking. So I absolutely love this pan. Highly recommend it. You can probably use it for like asparagus and other things that you might. No, you wouldn't use it for eggs because. What if you use it without that top thingy though? No, you could use it for cheese. You could also use it for bacon. Yeah, you can use it for bacon. You could also use it for French toast if you wanted to. Are we going to? No, we're going to use the actual frying pan. So we're going to put our sausage. Are you going to come down with the sausage in the pan? You can either leave it like this or you can make it into a circle. I'm going to actually leave it like that. I'm going to pat it down a little bit. Uh-oh. This? Yeah, just do it like that. I'm not good at this. And then put it in a pan. It's okay, girl. You're learning. What's this made from? Pork. Sausage is pork. I mean, they have turkey sausage too, but, I do look. Okay, that one's going to be long. It is. And we're going to turn the stove on like a medium heat. We don't want it to cook too fast. And then we're going to take this and put it over top and let it cook. Need a towel. Oh, I forgot to bring one in here. Can you go grab one? Go grab one. And then I'm going to wash my hands too, since we've been working with raw meat. We don't want to contaminate anything, so we're going to wash our hands. It's not doing anything, though. It's. You stripped that on my bed. Sorry, girlfriend. You okay? It's going to start in just a minute. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is to prepare our French toast batter. You know what? Actually, no. We're going to start creating our fruit salad. The fruit salad. And while we're making the fruit salad, while Taya is putting the grapes in the pan for the fruit salad, I am going to make the batter for. Yes, you can. I'm going to make the batter for the French toast. So we're going to make our fruit salad with just some of the fruits that we like. Now, I absolutely love pineapple, and I'm kind of partial to Dole pineapple. They're my absolute favorite. So we're going to use some Dole right here. We're going to use some Dole pineapples. We are going to use an orange, which I already have some orange slices up in here. We're going to use my favorite, or one of my favorite apples, which is a Honeycrisp apple, and then a Granny Smith apple. And then, because Granny Smith apples are green. And then we're going to use strawberries, as well as my absolute favorite grapes. And we're going to actually be using a trifecta of grapes. We have, we're going to be using the red grapes, purple grapes, and my faves, green grapes. So I'm going to go ahead and let Taya start putting the grapes into the fruit salad pan. Yes. I'm going to open up these pineapples and put them. Huh? It's okay. I'm going to open up the pineapples and pour them in. Yeah, you do all of them. I am going to drain some of this water. I'm not going to pour it. I'm going to put it in a cup, though. Bertie, make a mess.
It's only one.
It's fine.
Look at this itty bitty baby grape. Can I eat it?
No, put it in the thing.
Okay. My mom?
Yes.
How are they watching this on YouTube?
We have a YouTube channel. And then we're going to pour those in there. And then I'm going to slice some of the strawberries. I know it does smell good. What if we had smell-o-vision and then the people in the audience could smell it?
Is that a good thing?
No, it's not. Maybe one day it'll be. Let me slide. Uh-oh, sorry. Let me slide this right here.
That scared me so bad.
All right, you do that. So I'm going to cut these strawberries to make our fruit salad. And we've already washed our fruit ahead of time.
I wonder how good it's working. I want to go strawberry picking.
Well, we can go strawberry picking. We love to go strawberry picking when it's season. I've been more than once. You've been once. And then you were like, I'm tired.
But then I also got to cut that nose.
Yeah.
I also thought it was a big treat.
Alright, so I'm almost finished with this. And you can use whatever type of fruit you like for your fruit salad. We're using some of our favorite fruits, which are grapes, strawberries.
This one is smushy.
But don't put it in there. Put it over there. Yeah. Grapes, strawberries, oranges, and apples.
That's my favorite fruit?
That's my favorite fruit.
Bananas.
Oh, Taya likes bananas. I can eat bananas on occasion, but I don't eat them that often.
What?
Alright, so we're going to, I just don't. You want to chop or cut
Can
up.
we add some banana in here?
No, I don't want to add banana. You can add banana in yours. Because we do have banana, but I don't want to.
Banana. Sounds good.
Cutting up the apples now. I'm going to use pecans because I'm going to have pecan stuffed French toast.
Yeah, look at the very smushy.
Yeah,
And this one. It's like hard to smush it.
no, you can. I only use the cookies.
I'm Mexican.
I love pecans.
I don't know why. It just makes my jaw sour.
I don't know. So you can hear the sausage sizzling. And if you were here and you could smell it, you'd absolutely love it.
I thought smell-o-vision was a real thing.
No, smell-o-vision is not a real thing.
Because I remember that time that you on the cooking show, and I was helping you. It was with the tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And you said if only we had smell-o-vision with us.
Yeah, we don't have smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision is a real thing. And then from then I thought smell-o-vision was a real thing.
No, it's not.
I got tricked.
because the pan is kind of filling up, I'm only going to use one apple. I'm not going to use these two. We'll save the apple and orange for later.
I get scared when you pick up that knife and you touch me.
Girl, I am not going to touch you, child.
How you almost know? You can do it on accident.
No.
Did I think that the random cut sometimes?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
And you know, I thoroughly enjoy cooking with Taya. It is a great activity. We're spending quality time together. But she's also learning a lifelong skill.
What is it?
That will help her. You're learning how to cook different things. And right now, this is a good, healthy snack that we are making. It did not.
Okay, I might have got the few grapes.
Yeah, Taya's still in the grapes. Alright, so up next, I'm going to have Taya stir the fruit salad.
How?
And you want to get a spoon, silly?
Mama, the fruit is dropping everywhere.
It does. It's going to pop. It's fine. Alright, so go ahead and stir that up. Don't make a mess, though. Oh, I got a big piece of it.
I'll try not to.
Stir it up. Okay. Don't make a big mess. And then I'm going to actually add a little bit of lemon juice.
To what?
No, actually, I'll just put the pineapple juice over top.
No, put that lemon juice. Now what?
Yeah, just pour a little bit. So we're going to pour a little bit of pineapple juice.
To make it juicy?
Yeah, and then it'll keep the apples from turning color. And we're going to get a lid and put that in the refrigerator.
That's good.
So let me show you our yummy fruit salad. We have some of our favorite fruits in here, which consists of oranges, pineapples, green grapes, red grapes,
That looks good.
black grapes, and apples. No, not right now. When it's your turn to eat, you can have some grapes.
Want some whatever is smelling good right now.
It's the bacon and the sausage. Speaking of the bacon, look in the oven and see what it's doing.
Okay. Don't. Just sitting there doing nothing, being sad.
But it's cooking now. Not looking too.
Ow! Please.
As y'all can see, my helper is a little extra in the kitchen, right?
It hit me. I'm telling you.
The grease is popping.
Exactly. That's how
All right, so I'm going to flip this sausage over.
Well, I think I did good. It's burnt on the bottom, right?
No, it's not burnt. It's crispy.
It's crispy.
And I don't know why I say it's crispy. You know I don't be burning food.
Like that one time you burnt eggs.
Oh, yeah. One time I did burn some
time
eggs.
You burnt rice.
So I went to the gym one day. Like, she going to tell all my business. But I'll let her tell the story. I went to the gym. And while I was at the gym that morning, I had some eggs boiling on the stove. And I thought I had it down low enough to where when I got home, they would be ready for me to cook. However, I had the stove up a little too hot, the oven up a little too high. And when I got back, you cannot. When I got back, they had exploded everywhere. The smoke alarm was going off. I mean, it was just a one-time thing, and she just acts like it's, you know.
A one-time thing.
It just happened one time.
The eggs another time.
Oh.
And then you burnt rice.
I burnt eggs one time.
2 times.
Y'all, don't listen to Taya. Don't even listen to her right now.
You burnt rice.
So, the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to have to find me another helper in the kitchen because this one's spilling all the beans. Okay, so, no you're not. Remember. So, the next thing we're going to do is make our batter for our French toast. And for our French toast, we're going to need eggs. We're going to use heavy whipping cream, half and half. We're going to use some nutmeg and some vanilla flavoring, as well as brown sugar and some cinnamon. And I am going to put a little hint of a drop of milk in it as well.
Why?
So, that's what you do. Alright, so we're going to crack open 2 eggs. And like I said, I am not measuring. No, I'm not going to crack eggs. I'm not measuring this.
I've done it a million times. Please, just
No.
Aww. Can I mix it then?
Yeah, we'll let you mix it up.
I think I need to do something with eggs.
Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and let Taya start mixing. No. I'm going to give you a fork or I think it's your wireless. Well,
no, give me a wireless.
No, fork. Here.
You don't trust me?
This is
The
a fork.
wireless?
Okay. So Taya's mixing the egg up. So why is it yellow? Because the egg yolk is yellow. Duh, silly.
It's orange.
Alright, so now we're going to add some half and half
I don't want to stop
and
mixing
heavy
this.
whipping cream. That's it.
No, it's
Alright.
satisfying though.
Hold
It's
on.
like slime.
Hold it over. Alright, so I just have some regular, just some Land O'Lakes half and half, or heavy whipping cream and half and half. So we're going to pour some of this in.
You want me to mix it again?
Yep, you can mix it.
Ooh, I'll make like a white
And if you were measuring this with a cup, I'll probably put about a half a cup maybe in there.
Wait, this actually is a pretty color.
And then we're going to add some heavy
This
whipping
is one of
cream.
the colors on my screensaver on my iPad.
Just going to add a little bit of half and half.
Now it's going to be whiter.
Alright.
It's whiter.
Now to the half and half, into that mixture, I'm going to put a drop of milk. Now, I used to not be a milk drinker. However, I love this Fairlife
what is that?
milk.
Oh,
And one reason I really love this milk is because it has less sugar than regular milk. It's ultra filtered, and it also has protein. So this milk, 1 cup of this milk has 13 grams of protein. So I love this milk. I'm gonna turn this sausage thing. No, I'll check that out. They also have some amazing. Fairlife makes some amazing protein shakes that I love to drink. Tastes just like a milkshake.
Amazing ice cream that she doesn't like.
They make ice cream too. I'm not a big fan of ice cream, but the milk and the protein shake, absolutely love it. So we're just gonna put a drop of milk in here.
A drop?
Yeah, full drop.
That was more than
Okay, and then we are going to add some
brown sugar in here?
Yeah, what brown sugar, girl?
I'm into making this, but I don't remember adding back sugar.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes. Ow!
What are you being extra for?
I bit my toe back on the stool.
Well.
Mom, I think it looks like it's bleeding.
Alright, so we're going to add some brown sugar. Alright, and then Taya's going to stir that up. Stir it up.
Mom, the grease looks like it's bleeding.
And then, girl, what are you talking about? That's the color of it. Okay, so the thing said to leave the bacon in there for 16 minutes, but that bacon is not how I want mine to look, so I'm going to leave it in there a little bit longer. So I'm going to flip it over and add about 10 more minutes on my timer, and then I'll check it out then. So Taya is mixing it up. So far in our
it's finally making
batter, we put eggs, we put heavy whipping cream, half and half, and milk and brown sugar. Next, we're going to add some.
This actually looks like a good drink.
We're not going to drink it. You can't drink raw eggs.
But why? It's good.
Because it can make you sick.
But you can barely taste the egg probably on the 7 seconds.
But the eating and drinking raw eggs can make you sick. So no ham, no ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Let's put that over one more time. And then my bacon, I like my sausage to be good and crispy. So right now I have this sausage on low. All right. So then the next thing we're going to add to our mixture is some vanilla flavoring. It will make it darker because it's brown. Not gonna measure this either. Just gonna put a drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at it. It looks pretty.
It does.
I want to drink that so bad.
Right. So we'll add vanilla.
Look at that perfect swirl.
I know, girl, you're cute. And then we're going to add some nutmeg and some cinnamon. Nutmeg is a spice. So we're going to add a little cinnamon. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, no, that's so hot.
Then we're going to add a little nutmeg.
Can I smell it?
You can smell it when I put it in there. Alright, so we add a little nutmeg. Mix that up, Taya.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Alright, then I'm going to check. Hold on, just check behind Taya real quick. She has it good. Okay, so next thing we're going to do.
Do you trust me with a whisk?
Yeah, we won't need it. So next thing we're going to do is put our pan on the stove and let it heat up. We're going to use this pan right here, girlfriend.
Where?
We're going to use my nice Tefal pan. I love a good Tefal pan. I use this thing for everything.
You did?
I use it to cook cabbage in. I do it for all kinds of different things.
Well,
So we're going to, no, we're not going to pour it. We're going to dip the croissant in here, and then we're going to put it over in here.
Can I do this?
And then we're going to cook. I'll let you dip and then put in the pan. Yeah, I'll let you do it. I trust you. I think you can do it. All right, so we're going to use some butter and put it in our pan. We don't want to have it up too high because if you do, then the butter will burn, and we don't want the butter to burn.
You want me to
So
open
we're going
the
to do
container
that.
already?
Yeah, you. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me check.
Ooh, that looks good.
So we have. Let me see this. Woo! So, girl, be careful. Don't fall down. We don't need to be going to the hospital and find a little accident insurance claim. So I just got this box of croissants from BJ's, and what we're gonna do, you can slice them in half if you want, but I'm not gonna slice these in half. I'm just gonna cook them whole.
I'm excited to eat them.
So
You don't know how excited I am.
we're going to put, huh? No, it's not time to dip yet, girl. You need to hold your horses.
I don't got.
When I tell you it's time, hold your horses. It's figurative language. It just means wait a minute, Missy. Okay.
I wish we had horses.
Well, we don't have horses.
Why? Why
horses are expensive, girl. Why don't we own a farm? Do I look like a farmer to you? No. All right. So we're gonna put a little butter in here.
Oh, can I help you mix it
and swirl it around and let it melt.
Can I help, please?
No, it'll melt by itself.
Oh, it's slippery, just like me when I'm roller skating. But I'm not good at it.
You want to sit that right there.
I can really skate.
And I'm going to take this sausage out and put it in a dish because it is done.
Wait, what are you putting? I want a piece.
You can eat a piece in a minute.
How long?
When it's time to eat.
At what time?
When everything is done.
I can see smoke. Smoke. Oh, okay, that's smoke out of my eyes. I'm back.
You're hot. Okay, so this is our lovely pieces of sausage, our good niece's sausage.
Mom, I have kids.
I'm going to sit over here. What?
All the mini kids. The mini
And I'm going to move this off this side.
Pour it out.
Right here. I'll pour it out in a minute. Right there. No, I'll pour it out in a minute.
What is that?
And you know what? Actually, I don't know. Just hush.
I'm scared.
I'm going to use this eye because I have favorite eyes, and this is actually one of my favorite eyes I've never
My
seen.
leg just twitched.
But so we're going to put this here. And
why is that your favorite one? It goes hotter?
I don't know. Just one of my favorite eyes. I like to use this
I believe you have a favorite eye.
I do. I have a favorite eye.
I want to see the bacon.
You can see. It's still cooking.
It looks
So
tasty.
the bacon is still cooking.
It looks tasty.
And we're going to take our croissant because the butter has melted.
Can I dip it now?
And yes, take them. Yeah, go ahead and dip.
Are you going to do all of them?
No, not all of them, probably. All right, so Taya's going to dip it in here. We want to make sure that it absorbs, that the batter is absorbed on all of the sides. And then we're going to take it and put it in this pan.
Spill some of it. Some of it's good.
All right, you can give me.
I thought I was doing this.
We can do one more.
Mom, can I do the sauce and see the other
No, I'm
one?
not going to let you put it in there because it's pan.
I know. I'm just like trying to see it on this.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
And then Taya does not like to get her hands dirty, but honey, when you're cooking, you're going to get dirty.
I do? Is this like water or something?
So,
or dirt? I'm good with that. But if it's hair, I'm not good.
oh yeah, she does not like hair at all.
Hair is disgusting.
Watch out, watch out. Okay, rinse your hands off.
Thank you. Why are you pouring the cup? Are you taking it?
No, I'm putting it in there to pour it out. Pour it outside.
Look at my hand feels weird.
Alright, so we have our croissant cooking.
Mama, you poured that back in there, right?
No, in the thing. And then we're going to flip it over on the other side in just a few minutes. We're going to let it cook on this side. Then we're going to flip it over to the other side.
You should have used that pan to do that.
Huh? Oh, I should have used the, you know what? I could have washed it. You know what? I will do some in that pan since she brought it up. So Taya said I should have used my pan that I just cooked the sausage in to make the French toast too. So I'm gonna wash this pan out real quick, and I'll use that on the other eye to make some more. And actually, for this, I'm gonna cut the French toast in half for these because I'm gonna stuff some of the French toast too with I'm gonna make a cream cheese sauce and stuff some of them, and then some of them I'll put like strawberry on top of, and then some of them I will put
whipped cream,
some pecans on top of. So we want to flip this over.
Wow. Is it?
No, it's not. Some of the
stuff fell off.
All right, so we want to cook that down.
It smells so good.
Cook some more.
Doesn't it?
It does smell so good. And I'm gonna turn this fan on because it's steam. All right, bacon is about done.
You can see it going into the fan. It's making more smoke.
Taya. Oh no, I don't know what I'm there.
I have weird dreams.
Taya, is that what we're talking about right now? No. All right, so we're gonna take these out. And
Wow.
set pan out.
Mine is that hot?
Yeah, it's that hot. Actually, I'll turn it down so it's a little too hot. And
It's toasty smoke. It got in my mouth.
all right, so let me see a croissant. I'm going to slice some of these croissants. We're going to slice them this time.
Oh, slice them like that. The bacon's ready.
Oops, I messed that one up. Yep, we're going to take that bacon out of the oven.
I didn't know what you meant by slicing it.
Yeah, like that. I don't like it sliced. It's too much. So actually, we're not going
But
to
it's
slice
easy to do.
I know, but I don't like. Turn off timer. All right, let me see.
Ooh. That's good. Can I help you there? It's going inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Push it down. Yeah. So it's better when they're pushed down. Then the stuff will soak all the way through.
Like inside of them.
Yeah.
Can you do
All right.
another one?
No. That should be enough. All right, go wash your hands.
Yeah, don't wait. Wait, no, towel!
Let's go grab another one. I'm gonna put that on top of there. Then I'll flip it over in a minute. We're going to take the... We're going to take the bacon out of the oven. I have a pan. I'm pouring this grease sauce in.
think it's gonna rain again.
It is supposed to rain again today.
Well, it was so sunny.
No, it's so nice outside.
What's that foam stuff? What's that foam
The
stuff?
grease from the bacon.
Oh. I love when you make bacon.
I know we love bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Bacon, 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 bacon. It's hard to say that over and over again. Bacon, bacon, bacon.
And we're going to put our bacon in the same dish with our sausage. Just the same going dishes. Alright, so next we are going to flip these croissants over.
I think the flip piece actually might be good because I like pancakes. Which is a good thing, right?
The slicing.
Yeah.
Then we're going to put this back on top.
And do you push it? You gotta make more steam.
Alright, and then the last thing while that's cooking that we have to make is eggs. And Taya and I like egg whites. And you can separate your eggs, but that's a lot of work. Or you can do... We could use those and separate the egg and go back and forth, but that's a lot of work. So we're not doing it. So what we're going to do is use egg whites like this that are already done. So,
are you supposed to shake it up?
Yeah, you shake it up. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove on so it can warm up.
You have butter.
Yeah. We can use butter or oil.
It looks like a juice from the back. Like if this didn't have that.
Alright, I'm going to take these out.
Why didn't you use this instead?
Oh, I don't know why I didn't grab that.
Those two stuff together.
And we want to add some more to that pan. However, tell you I'm going to do that because their eyes on. So I'm going to add...
Wait, you thought I was gonna add the butter?
No, I'm saying I'm going to do these croissants right here. To go in over here.
Can I just watch you dip them?
Yeah.
Or do I help dip too?
Just watch. Pass me. Give me 2 more.
Wait, how many are you making?
I don't know. I'll probably just do these right here and that'll be it. Alright. So now...
Wait, can I watch it on YouTube live?
Yep.
Is it the same?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Yep. We're going to put those in. I'm going to rinse my hand off.
Wait, did you not want me to go so I don't have to lift my hand out?
Yeah, and then you don't have to reach across with that pot right pan right there. So I'm actually going to
add butter to the sandwich. Wait, no, Mama, the tray was right there for you to use the egg.
Yeah, I want to use the spray.
Oh, what?
So we're gonna put a little bit of butter.
You're supposed to, right?
Huh?
Are you supposed to?
You can use the spray if you want. You can use butter. You can use
You have an option?
oil. Yeah, whatever kind of fat you want to use.
Butter's fat?
Yeah, butter is a fat.
Oh,
It's a fat though.
Mama,
All right.
can I let it run out again?
Yes, you can let it grandma anytime you want.
But also...
All right. So the last thing we're gonna do is scramble some eggs. And I'm gonna let Taya pour it in. I love egg whites. I do eat eggs, like a scrambled egg on occasion, but I prefer to have egg whites. All right, so just pour, and I'll see you when it's done.
Yeah,
No, you got it.
what are you telling me?
Keep going.
You could see it as my mommy. Mama.
All right, that's enough.
It covers the whole thing.
That's enough.
I know, what's up? I'm just supposed to mix it up.
No, not now. You let it cook for a little bit, and then we mix it.
It looks tasty. Thanks,
French
Mom.
toast is flipped over.
They got a coffee creamer too.
They do have a coffee creamer. And speaking of French toast, y'all know I love to travel for food. I will, like, if I find a restaurant that I like or see something that looks like I like it, I'll travel there for food. And one of my favorite places to go get pecan stuffed French toast is in Virginia Beach, and it is at Pocahontas Pancakes. I absolutely love their pecan stuffed French toast.
Do I get a waffle?
Yeah, you usually get a waffle.
The waffles are
Alright, so you want to turn it up a little bit and let that cook.
some more. You can turn it.
Huh?
I was gonna say you can turn it back.
Yeah. So I like to let my eggs cook for a little bit before I start scrambling them up. So it's not quite time for me to start scrambling them. We'll turn the French toast off. And I'm going to take this French toast out.
Mom, you have an actual waffle maker, like the one that I actually use?
I do actually have one of those. Girl, you know I have all kinds of cooking utensils.
Like what else?
Cooking tools.
What else? You got
All kinds of different stuff.
many things.
Yep, many things. Alright, so turn this on. Alright.
That scares me.
And
That looks good.
I know, we get to eat it in a little
Wait,
while
so we're
too.
doing breakfast for dinner?
Yes, we love. Well, it's actually brunch time right now. Lunch,
Can we
breakfast
try
for lunch,
something?
and then we love to have Brenner, which is breakfast for dinner.
Can I
So I'm
mix?
going to start mixing in just a few minutes.
Can we make something?
Make what?
Spaghetti tacos.
Girl, what'd you see today?
TV.
Should have known. Maybe one day.
Now mix.
All right. So you gonna mix it? Or you want me?
Sure. I've done this many times. Mix it.
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay, thank
And
you.
then let egg white. Now, like I really like my egg whites to be brown because I like my egg whites fried hard. So we're gonna let that finish cooking. Turn the lights on.
Hey, it hasn't burnt me. It's good.
Right. Good job.
Whenever that time I burn myself in a pan, I remember when I was also hungry and you also helped me make egg whites.
Yep, because it's important for you to learn how to cook at an early age.
You started cooking at 8.
I did start cooking when I was 8 years old.
And Grandma proved it?
Huh?
Grandma was okay with you cooking at 8?
Yeah, she was okay with me cooking at 8.
So long as I can cook dinner at her house?
I don't know. You have to talk to Grandma about that.
But you cooked at 8!
I know I did. You gotta talk to Granny about that.
The eggs aren't turning brown, but I'm just gonna leave them in here for a while. Maybe they'll turn brown.
Alright.
Breakfast go.
Yeah.
Now it's turning brown?
Just like we were.
You gotta scrape it up.
Alright, so we would like to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. Yes, girl, I'm not finished. So we'd like to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Can I Help You Cook? Join us next week as we cook some stuff for kids. No, we're making some healthy stuff for kids. I already know what we're doing next week. So we'd like to,
You told me after.
I'll talk to you about it later. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in today. And We will see you guys next week. Remember, you can pre-order your Can I Help You Cook boxes, which will come with an apron like Taya's that says Can I Help You Cook. It'll also include Can I Help You Cook and Can I Help You Cook Too, along with some cooking utensils.
The Spanish one too?
It doesn't have the Spanish version, but I think we might do a Spanish box for Can I Help You Cook because we do have the Spanish version of the book. Once again, this is Tia and this is Taya signing off. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will post pictures of our meal in the comment section on Facebook and as well as YouTube. Have a great Saturday.